What up guys, Kevin here. You're looking at the Cyberpower PC Gamer Xtreme with the 3060 Ti and the 12700F. All lit up and on carpet. Don't do that. Absolutely don't do that. I just got this on for the video. There's a box that comes with the keyboard and mouse. It's just a quick overview to see what it looks like here. Very nice. Very, for $12.99. It looks like a $12.99 PC. I really appreciate the looks. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this guy off. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Comes off, has those thumb screws in the back, 2 of those, really nice. I believe you would call that tempered glass. What's really nice here is you got a little bit of a foam strip right here. Last case I bought didn't have this, but I do have an issue with this case. We'll get to that in a minute. But let's just take a good look at the insides here. Now, Cyberpower PC, they may just grab whatever's laying around as long as it matches up with the specs. But here we got a gigabit Eagle 3060 Ti. That is two fans. You can see there. You got 2 fans here, 1 in the back. CPU cooler, which is a Cooler Master. I do have an issue with that. I do have an issue with the heat of this PC. I'll get to that in a minute. 16 gigs of RAM. I believe the speed was 3200 T-Force. Yours might look different, but it should all match up. And you do get 1 terabyte. Let's look at the back holes. You got HDMI, you got all your ports here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 USB. 1 HDMI and 3 display. No, actually, I lied. 2 HDMI ports and 2 display ports. Okay, that's good. Set those aside. And there's the side there, back. Got 2 thumb screws. Just gonna take this out. There's the side there. Cheap Psu power supply right here. I do believe it's 600 watts according to Best Buy. Just keep that in mind. If you are looking to upgrade to something more powerful down the line, you may need to get a new one of these guys. So if you're fine with like the 3060 Ti or the 4060, 5060 or whatever down the line, this should be good as long as it holds up. But just keep in mind though, if you do make an upgrade, that's what I like about Cyberpower here is you can upgrade these compared to others, which make it a little bit more difficult. Just got to make sure everything is compatible with each other. Do get a 1 terabyte HDD hard disk drive at 7200 speed and 500 gigs NVMe M.2. It says PCIe 4.0. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. That's where that is housed. But yeah. Now my issue with this PC, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Tried gaming on this last night. It heat up. It was getting hot. I used Core Temp software, and it was all the cores were in the 90s. And it smelled a bit toasty. You know that toasty smell? Like it's not burning, but smells like something's on the verge of burning. It had that smell. I do believe it's the case. I don't know if this is an NZXT case, but I had an NZXT case that looked just like this. My issue with this is I hate this front. You got like a little bit of airflow on the side here. I mean, you got this top grill right here in the back. I don't like it. I hate this case. So if I were to keep this, I would probably have to get a new case and a new CPU cooler. This one, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I had temperature issues. Now, if you look online at Best Buy, people bought theirs and love it. They said their games and everything run nice and cool. For me, all I was playing was Asterigos, the new hit game Asterigos. No, I don't know. I don't know how big it'll be, but it's a nice game. It was nice from what I played. I think that game comes out in a couple days. There's a demo on Steam. But yeah, this thing ran toasty just playing that game all by itself. $12.99. I mean, you can do a 3060 Ti build for about the same price, probably a little bit less. If you go with the 3060 Ti and say a 5600X, which is on sale for like $200. I know the 7600X just came out. You could do a complete build for like $1,200, I think, after taxes. So, and this is $12.99 for me after taxes. $1,400 after taxes. No, thank you. Especially when it heat up. I needed this thing to work perfectly. It did not. Other than that, yeah, nice build. Don't like a colorful rainbow here of colors, but I'm not really big on the whole RGB setup and looking at it on my desk. I have it faced away, but yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at with this. I'm just impressed, but of course, there's always heating issues with these PCs. And that just have to factor in. Sometimes you can get such a great deal where you go, okay, I can get a new case if you want to go ahead and take everything apart and put it in a new case. Or I can get a new CPU cooler if you're having really extreme heating issues like I did. I would say buy at your own risk, but Best Buy, they have a great return policy. So I would just stress test the hell out of it. Excuse me, can't talk. Stress test the hell out of it, and if things don't work, well, just take it back. They accepted, no questions asked. So shout out to Best Buy. I'm thinking that's why it's just on sale for $12.99. But it's got really great reviews on Best Buy. I'm always a little skeptical, but people are happy with it. Me, not so much performance-wise. 3060 Ti is about the lowest I would go, personally. 3060, if I'm getting like a 3060 and below, at that point, there better be some very specific games stuck on PC that I want to play, which I know there's a lot. For me, not so much, and I'd just rather play those games on PS5 or Series X. I'm not saying that 3060 is on par with the PS5, but the PS5 and Series X, that's about good enough. Good enough for me to get like at least 1080p 60, 1440p 60 in the games that have performance mode. Whereas the 3060 Ti and above, I comfortably get to, 60 plus, 100 plus FPS in the games that I play. I play a lot of big AAA graphical games. And 3060 Ti is the minimum for myself. For you, it might be different. I think it's a great PC besides the heating issues, which doesn't make it great. But again, I'm not going to sit here and say everyone is wrong on Best Buy who loves theirs. Maybe I just got unlucky. But again, I've had an NZXT case that looks just like this. This might even be NZXT. I don't like their cases. There's a Corsair case that is beautiful. It's like $100 at Best Buy if you're going to buy your own. It's like Corsair 4000. Oh, get that. Get that. That has great airflow. This, it just doesn't. It just gets really toasty. All right, I'm going in circles now. Again, there's the box it comes in. Pretty heavy. But I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Later.